The Smittybilt Gear Overhead Console in black is for those of you that have a 2007 and up JK that are looking for an overhead console with the ability to store a bunch of additional gear in it. This is going to come with 6 different storage bags, so you can put everything from small items, flashlights, whatever you might need up in this overhead console area, and that's going to add a lot of organized storage space to a Jeep that otherwise doesn't have a ton of it. This is going to install pretty easily into your Jeep. There may be a little bit of drilling involved depending on what year your Jeep is and how the factory footman loop is attached to the top of the windshield, but even with that possible drilling necessary, I'm still going to give this an easy 1 out of 3 wrenches, probably less than an hour to install, and we'll talk more about that installation in just a second. As far as the construction goes, like I said, this is really going to be 2 or maybe 3 main pieces depending on how you break it down. You're going to have your steel frame here, which is going to mount between the windshield frame and your sport cage, and then you're going to have the soft materials here, which are going to be your 6 bags and the material that it attaches onto. All of this is going to attach with Velcro and with snaps, again using that MOLLE or PALS system, so these can be taken on and off very easily, moved around into different configurations, and like I said before, these will attach to anything else that has that same MOLLE or PALS configuration, so you can move them to the Smittybilt Gear seat covers. You can mix and match your pieces. You can move things around to exactly where you need them when you need them. So like I said, I'm going to stick with a 1 out of 3 wrench installation. The first step in the process is going to be removing the plastic piece of trim across the top of your windshield frame, and then behind that you're going to have your footman loop. Now on some year Jeeps, you're going to just be able to unbolt that footman loop and move on to the next step of the install. In other years, that footman loop may be riveted in place, in which case you are going to have to drill out those rivets. Now, even though there is some drilling, it's still going to be a pretty easy install. We're sticking with 1 out of 3 wrenches. You'll just have to have a drill and some drill bits handy to drill out those rivets. Once they're gone, there's going to be a nut plate that you can slide in behind, attach your adapter bracket, and then move on with the install as if your footman loop was bolted in place. You're going to be able to attach the main frame of this onto the sport cage, onto that new adapter bracket that you just added. And once the steel is up there, it's just a matter of using the attached Velcro straps to attach the rest of the material onto the steel, and then figure out where you want your storage bags and get those attached as well. This whole setup here is going to come in at right around $170, and I do think that that's going to be a pretty fair price for what you're going to get here. You're going to get a very strong steel frame that's going to attach very easily into your Jeep, and then you're going to have all of the functionality and all of the flexibility with these MOLLE or PALS style bags and storage containers, so you can move things around exactly where you want them. And because of that flexibility and because of that functionality, I do think you're getting a lot for your dollar. So if you're looking for a unique overhead storage solution for your JK, I definitely recommend taking a look at this unit from Smittybilt, and you can find it right here at extremeterrain.com.